Hi guys, how are we today? Just thought I'd take a few minutes to shoot a short video before the madness of the day starts at my day job, and just wanted to reflect a little bit on what sort of worked and hasn't worked for me. And I think I've found most of the things that have worked have been passive tasks, really, like getting things set up, systems and processes, websites, funnels, lead magnets, email sequences, all those sort of things that are a necessity, as we obviously need to keep our prospecting system in place. After all, it is a numbers game that we're playing, I feel, with a lot of it. And while that's great, I just don't think a lot of it has really worked. And what I mean by that, I guess, is the cold outreach emails. The first lot that I sent out, I didn't really get very many responses and that from, and spent a bit of time tweaking them and things. But what I actually did find that got better responses was adding an icebreaker line into it and showing the people that were receiving the emails that we had spent a bit of time to actually research about their business. And once I started doing that, I started to get more responses, and that led to some conversations as well, which I thought was great. I've done a few connection calls over the past few months, and they've been great. I haven't had no problems with connection calls really, and getting them to a demo call. I think that's probably because I'm following the process with the connection calls. With the demo calls, not so successful. I think some of that's due to lack of experience, I guess. The presentation's there. Probably my speaking on video obviously needs a lot more practice, and I felt that's probably let me down a little bit. And I think I'd probably do a better job if I was actually able to talk to them in person. But this day and age, videos seems to be mostly the way to go, just with the things that are going on in the world. But I think with the demo calls in particular, going through the process is fine, and I felt that I could keep them interested. The biggest thing was, I think, is when you're getting to the end of them and you're presenting the prices, I think the biggest mistakes for me was basically showing them what I could do for them, and then just asking for a sum of money, whether it be a lump sum setup or whether it be an ongoing reoccurring income for the 3 months period. I just felt that didn't sort of work too well. I think a better approach, an approach that I'm thinking of taking in the future, is holding off as long as possible on the money part of it, trying to show them more how I could actually help them, what I could actually do for them, and concentrate on that part of it. Whether that means at the end of the demo call, there's an offer for maybe some sort of a free trial or something along those lines, depending on obviously the feel of it and the size of the business. I just think that trying to ask for money without the runs on the board, so to speak, is sometimes can be successful, but a lot of the time people, I guess, just think it's an expense. We're not really explaining to them, I guess, and that may be just lack of experience, what the real benefits are and what the journey is that we can take them on. I guess probably, I think it got mentioned on the weekend, probably being the hero in their story instead of allowing them to be the hero in their story. So that's just a little bit from me today on my experience with that, and I hope it's useful for some people. Anyway, have a great day.